And we're back in the garage again. Hi guys, welcome back to another malapropism video, or mini malapropism video. This one is in follow-up to a number of questions that I had about the automatic garage door opener. Specifically, how I get the garage door opener to actuate based on the light bulb in the opener itself, back here. So let me show you what I've done. Alright, so the light bulb would normally go in there, but what I have is an adapter that turns the light bulb socket into an outlet. Like that, you see? So you can just go to any hardware store and pick up one of these things. They sell a lot of them. And so I have a plug going in there. The plug goes, there it goes, into that junction box there. It's just simply so that all the wiring can be safe. I want to remind everybody that I live in Chicago, so the building codes here are very strict, especially when it comes to electricity. Anything above 60 volts is considered high voltage and must be inside of a grounded conduit. That's why we have things like this junction box here. So, to continue our little tracing here, junction box. Okay, and that junction box heads on over to the main power junction box. That powers the everything in the garage, basically all the lights and the garage door opener. Now inside here there's a little bit of magic. Because we have the light bulb power going into this junction box, we suddenly have two sets of wiring in here. You have the main power, which comes from, the house. And then you also have it take a right turn down this conduit here, which also shares power. Okay, so we have two sets of power here, two completely different sets of wires. So there's 4 wires in here, 2 neutrals. No, I'm sorry, I take that back. 1 neutral and 2 loads, okay, 2 live wires. One is constantly on, as dictated by the garage power, and the other one is dictated by our friend here, the light bulb. Okay, following with me so far? Good. Well, these sets of wires go through this conduit over to this wall here. Constant power goes over there, constant power, and the switch power continues on to this interesting little thing happening here. Now, I don't know if you can tell. The lighting's not that great, but there are 2 sockets. One, this one with all of the stuff in it, is the constant power. This one is switched from the light bulb. See that plug right there? That's the plug that goes to our friend. Ooh, bad lighting. Our friend, the garage deadbolt. So, based on your garage door opener, you can set the time, you should be able to set the time that the garage door lights are on. And when they turn off after you've moved the garage door. This guy turns on when you open the door, it also turns on when you close the door. It's off right now because, well, the garage door is shut and it's been like that for a while. I didn't want to have the door open because it would have been really hard for you to see the tracing of the conduit over here, but that's how it works. When this light bulb right here is powered, it energizes the load wire all the way to that second outlet that you saw that is completely dedicated to the automatic garage door opener. I put a double gang outlet in there because why not? Single gangs are kind of hard to find, so I might as well put a double gang in there. So the other one's not really being used right now, but that doesn't matter. So, there's another reason why I put where is it? This junction box right here. And that's because he also powers the ballast for the LED lights that is actually, it's actually the replacement to the light bulb that I have gotten rid of by this adapter right here. So that's how this works. I hope I've answered your questions as to how I've done the electrics here. That is high voltage. That is 120 volts AC going all the way to the corner. Some of you have asked, well, what about low voltage? What about a low voltage solenoid? They do exist, yes. They didn't at the time, or at least I couldn't find them at the time that I was looking for the solenoid, and I figured at 120 volts it would be the easiest kind of wiring I can do. I'm familiar with using conduits like this. They're grounded. But if you feel like you want to use a low voltage, that'll probably be DC. And, well, the DC has a bit of a shortcoming, and that is DC weakens over distance, which is why our high tension power transmissions are all ACs, extremely high ACs like 48 kilovolts, but AC transmits over long distance much better. DC, well, this distance is probably not that bad, but just be aware if you want to use DC to power a DC solenoid, you'll probably be fine and you wouldn't need to use any of the conduit for it. Since I already had the conduit, it was just an easy thing to extend it a little bit to put the other outlet in over there. So I hope I was able to answer those questions. Sorry it took me a little bit to put this together. I couldn't find the time, but now I did. I hope this answered your questions. Please feel free to comment below if I haven't hit all the points. Have a great day.